Come on. Main axle bracket. Otherwise known to all other human beings, the chassis. Hi, me again. God, I hate starting these videos. Right, I'm here with Jake today, and we've got this, which is a HGP 407, or better known as the Tamiya Bruiser CLONE. Yeah, okay, it's apparently a copy, but my God, what a kit. Now there's a lot of videos on there out there at the moment about it going, it's really good, but there are some niggles. But to be honest with you, I've had new kits, I've had old kits, I've had Tamiya kits, HPI kits, Schumacher kits. I've had problems with them as well. Just because it's got a name on it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be perfect all the time. Anything that's mass produced, at some point you're going to find problems with something. This is the same, and for the price of the kit, which I think this one we've got for £199 delivered, free delivery, can't beat it really. I mean, there's a lot of crawlers of a similar size that have got half the features of what this got. They're plastic, single gearbox. This is metal, 3-speed gearbox. What's not to love? What is not to love? I mean, yes, there are a couple of little pointers on it. We'll get into that. This is the kit version, as I say. There is a ready-to-run version, which comes with the radio, the battery, charger, yada yada. I've heard there are problems with those, like rusty chassis and a couple of other little things. The battery's crap. Yeah, the battery you get in it is a 1500 milliamp pack. Is actually, if you take what looks like that, if you take the thing apart, it's basically got one of those in it. Well, some of them did. I don't know about the newer ones, but the original ones were basically two of these, which is a little naughty because they're lithium ion and those are lithium polymer. So hopefully the charger that they put with it was for lithium ion and not lithium polymer. Right, on to the unboxing. Down to the unboxing. As we got a box, the usual sort of Chinglish writing on it, which is hilarious. We got things like absorber, no idea. Vehicle bottom, that is apparently the vehicle bottom, which is it's brilliant. We should all learn English like this. But something's actually pretty well written. Right, let's open this thing up. Another candy's inside. It's the white box look, which to me I think looks stunning. Right, inside, first thing we get to is the manual and the decal set in there. There's two manuals in here. One is for the RTR kit, and the other one is for the, like I say, the kit version. So you get the two manuals. One shows you a little bit more on the radio side and setting up. The other one's obviously not. And it also shows you in here how to strip the whole vehicle down. Pretty good instructions. Pretty good instructions. The decal set is quite minimalistic, I'll give it that. The Toyota. For someone who's dyslexic, this is hilarious because to me it just looks like Toyota. Which obviously you could swap round the letters if you wanted to. It even got the original Bruiser number plate. They didn't even bother going, you know what, we need to make it different. Some of the other stickers are quite interesting. You've got driver by Changjing Wang. It's yeah, you wouldn't want to say that drunk. First thing you see in here, we've got the axles up here. They're ready made. A box full of bits. That's the box with the chassis in it, and the box at the bottom. We've got in the first box the main axle bracket, otherwise known to all other human beings, the chassis. Let's have a look, see if this is rusty or not, like a lot of people keep on saying. And there we have one chassis, and yeah, quite lovely. I will be probably stripping the whole thing down. I would recommend that to anyone that has an RTR or ready to go, or even a partial built kit like this. Start again. Strip the whole thing down. It depends on time and your patience and stuff, but generally I would, because you'll find with a lot of these, especially with metal to metal parts, a lot of them probably haven't been, at this price point, haven't been Loctited in. So any screws or bolts that are metal to metal, whip them out, unless they've got lock-in nuts or cap head nuts. I mean, yeah, that one's loose already. Not a problem. A lot of people would moan about, oh, I bought this, the nuts and bolts are loose. It's a thing. Get over it. Right, on to the next box then. What we got in here? Ooh, a small box. Kit crawler bits. I'm guessing this is going to be the auxiliaries and accessory parts. Metal, yep. There we go. So we have the front diff guard. That's actually steel. That's actually stamped out. Okay, that's got a couple of spots of rust on it. Nothing too major, but nothing a bit of WD and some wire wool won't sort out. Other steel parts, yeah, I think that's tie rod arms. Tie rod arms, they're basically the supports for the rear axle to stop it twisting. Now I know you can get a mod for that, which you can use ball links, but doesn't matter. That looks as though it's for the body. Hold the body on, pin goes through there. Great. Now apparently these do have leaky shocks. Yep, guaranteed leaky shocks. So those will be rebuilt. Apparently you rebuild them using extra or maybe even better O-rings in the bottom section and the top hat. Well, to be honest with you, it looks as though it could be just tightened up for a start. I've heard using PTFE tape around the threads is also another good point, but these are just loose, so maybe that's all the problem is. Ooh, right. Damp oil, brilliant. Base greases, high class lithium. Don't know what base greases is, but you know, I'm guessing they're using that in the differential and everything. Brilliant. Linkage arms, bags of. They look fine, no signs of corrosion or nothing, so yeah. I think, to be honest with you, it's where it's stored and where it's been lying in a factory or a warehouse that's probably going to determine how bad or good it is. Nylock nuts, generic, normal nuts, big nuts, small nuts. Oh, the leaf springs. Now this would be a good one. If these leaf springs are rusty, then you definitely know there's a problem, because these will rust at the slightest opportunity, and they look perfectly fine. So yeah, you got leaf springs in there. Unlike the Tamiya ones, these ones are actually bolted through to hold the leaves together. I think the Tamiya ones are riveted. So what you could do if you wanted to change the spring compression on that is you could take the bolts out and remove one or two of the leaves out of that. So that's just good. That's one up that Tamiya doesn't do. Shackle blocks, shackles for the axles. Nuts and bolts bag for the tool bag. I mean, sorry. Got the Allen keys in there. Spanner. Well, it's got the hex spanner in there as well. That looks hilarious. Yeah, that needs finishing off. It's actually got flashing on the hex as well. So maybe get a file on that, or I'll just get another one. Yeah. The axles, rear axle assembly, They both say rear axle assembly. That's hilarious. But if you look, it says on the other side front, and obviously there's a tick for the rear and the. It's a good use of the same box, to be fair. Right, let's whip these open and have a look ski. In a box, inner foam pack and bagged. That is quite lovely. That is quite lovely. Let's have a look. Right, let's open it up. Yeah, a lovely cast-in rear axle there. Got all the bearings in it. I'm not even sure if the Tamiya one comes with the race bearings. I think they're probably the plastic or the brass ones. Now, I have heard that the bearings in these aren't the greatest, so potentially do a change at some point in the future. Would probably recommend rubber shielded face bearings for these. Probably get away with the inside ones, leaving them as standard shielded bearings, but the outer ones I probably recommend rubber faced, reasonably good quality ones. But it is, you know, they are what they are. Like I say, for the price, cannot complain. Here we go. Right, front axle. Again, looks very lovely. The one thing this does do is, out of the box when it's built, ready and running, it's got the lockable diffs. Now, to do that, you remove these grub screws here, and you get a grub screw with a pin on it, and that goes inside. Use Loctite, obviously. Don't plaster the thing in Loctite, just a little bit on the threads, and put that in and screw it in, and then that locks it from a differential to a live axle then. So if you're doing crawling or off-roading or whatever, and it's slow traction, you can lock it all up. But that's later down the line. Next box 360. No. Gearbox. Gearbox assembly. Look at that. That is cool. It's quite a meaty bit of metal, that. Yes, 1 3-speed gearbox. Now, if you know or you don't know, the Tamiya version comes in 3 sections and it's all bolted together. This one is mainly 2 sections, although there is a section here and a place on the end. It is what it is. It's their version of their design. But yeah, very lovely. Like I say, it comes with its own motor. Not sure what the winding is. And to be honest, it looks like a generic standard 540. Probably their own in-house make. But yeah, quite lovely. There you go. I know you want to have a look at it. I do. Now, a lot of people have said that these tyres are rubbish and they're really hard. Let's have a look. Ooh. Well, they're wrapped in greaseproof paper. Ah, it's quite lovely. It is definitely quite lovely. I'll tell you what, to be honest with you, those actually feel quite soft. They feel softer than the Tamiya ones by a long way. Unless other people have had these and they've been a harder compound. Doesn't feel as though there's any foam in there. There might be, don't know. Pre-glued. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they drive like. They do have an odd version, which I know on the Bruiser is the same mounting points. There's three screws that hold it rather than being a standard hex. There are mods you can get out there, 3D printed and ready-made and otherwise, for different wheel types. And there are many different types of tyre out there which you can get for different applications, but I must admit the standard ones look pretty good. Right, the body. Yeah, you've got the sort of metallic-y, sort of gunmetal grey on that side, and on that side, or is that black? It might be black, it might be silk black, I don't know. Colour blindness is a thing. Or you've got the white version. Everybody hates this here. This comes chrome. Yeah, down to personal choice. See what we've got in here. Oh, no, wait, there's more. Come on. Ooh, a large box of bits. That's the back half. That looks very good. Very good, actually. Now, there have been reports of people going that the mouldings aren't as good, although there's a possibility that they were made in either the same machine or the similar machine, or same moulds or similar moulds. And there's defects and things, but this actually looks really quite good. I think it's going to be hit and miss whether or not you get a one with defects or not, but this looks remarkably good. There we go. Not sure how well that's going to come across, but yeah, very good. Slight flashing on it, but what do you expect on the ABS parts? Ooh, the cab, the front part itself, also very lovely. Yeah, pretty damn good, pretty damn good. I saw who was that? Another YouTuber, good one. He had a similar one to this. Well, I think it was this, and he said there was a dip where the screw holes pins were here, and there was a slight dip, but this one doesn't seem to have it. So yeah, I think it'll just again depend on what you get. This one seems very good. Yeah, massive, quite big. I think it's going to be a big old truck when it's done. Next bit, we've got the interior. This bit's not painted, it's just coloured like that. It actually comes with the stickers already in there, which is pretty impressive. Obviously you can do more or less detail if you want to, or not, or all in between. There's a driver you can get for this. I think it's for the original Bruiser and possibly the trucks that they do. The number for that will be in the description or on the screen. And that looks really good when that's put in there, but saying that's an option. Depends how much detail you want to put in or not. Yeah, the windshield itself. Apparently they're that close you can put this windshield into the original Bruiser chassis or vice versa, and they will fit apparently. So yeah. Now the bit that a lot of people don't like is this rear cover in the chrome. I must admit I'm probably going to leave this bit off and maybe put a roll cage in with some lights rather than using that, but you know, I put it on, it looked fine. Main bumper and things, again, well made, not too much flashing on there. There's definitely a few hours worth of build time in here. More chrome parts. It's got a steering wheel in there, side impact bars or side bumpers, whatever you want to call them, and that's the rear part that goes on the back of the cab. More chrome parts. That's got the light bezels. They already have the holes ready, and I think little clips for the I think it's 5mm LED, standard size LEDs that will go in there. Front bumper parts. Can't really see. It's in the bag. I'll take them out the back. Bloody lazy Mike. Yeah, the idea of unboxing is to unbox these things. Windscreen wipers. They look pretty good. Yeah. That's the clips for the lights. That's to hold them all in. And the front bumper. The light bezels go into. Again, yeah, stunning, really good. God, I'm actually being defeated by tape all these years, and I've been, you know what, I'm gonna have to quit. Tape, right. Yay! Stuck. Down. How unprofessional was that tape? I mean, yeah, can't believe it.
It's on your shoulder.
Can't work. I can't work in these conditions.
It's
huh?
It's that.
What? This looks like the radio tray, servo tray and things, or the tops for them at least, switch point. And last but not least, radio trays and things. No point getting out, it's just a box, which all the receiver and I think the battery and everything fits The badge fit on that one? Yeah, it fits in there somewhere. And the last bit is the servo savers. Apparently these are awful. Interestingly, I'm not sure on other ones that are out there, but these, instead of having a metal ring round for the servo saver, these have actually got plastic rings. So I don't know if that's an upgrade or if metal rings are in the other thing, but they're in there. So I think that will potentially make them a little tighter, less likely to free move on their own, because apparently the metal ones do splay out a little bit and you get a lot of slop in the control. Now there are a few mods to this which I will be doing, good mods as well. One is positioning the steering servo to the front rather than having it all the way back with a long link. That's a pretty damn good mod. Gives you more accurate and tighter steering. The other one is obviously sorting out the dampers, the leaking dampers. Those will be sorted out. And to be honest with you, I think that's pretty much it on things that will be modified or changed or need doing. I'll obviously find out as I go through the kit what does and doesn't need sorting out. But as a whole, for the price, stunning, brilliant, really good. Can't complain really. For the price of it, what you get, the quality of the parts, which, like I say again, can't really fault them. Yeah, there's a few bits, but I've had kits twice, 3 times the price that I've seen of this, and there's been small issues. It's just mass producing. You know, it's what you get. But yeah, can't knock it. Really good. Hopefully we'll be doing a build video. Well, we're meant to be doing a build video. I've got a nasty feeling I'm probably going to start building it before Jake turns up again. Because I really want to get on with it and build the thing, because I want to use it. I'm probably going to get a trailer for it, and we're going to be carrying other vehicles behind it. Just because it's fun. So, right, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching the video. As Jake told me, apparently the whole like and subscribe thing, to be honest with you, people don't need telling that now. I mean, YouTube's been out long enough. You don't need to go, oh, you need to press the subscribe button. You know what to do. It's, you know. Right, apparently I'm going to get shot if I don't go. So, thank you. Cheers for now, and have a good one.